Oh God. Good morning everyone and welcome to a new video on the channel. It is Saturday the 28th of December 2024 and today it is the last match video on the channel for this calendar year, and for it we're heading to the Cleveland coast and to Mount Pleasant for Marske United versus Northallerton Town in Northern League Division 1. So I'm in Marske and going into this afternoon's game, Marske currently in 13th place in the Northern League Division 1 table. Dropped off a little bit since we saw them at the Calvert Stadium in September, but realistically this was always going to be a year of rebuilding for them. Obviously I went through a bit of a hard time over the last couple of years, which resulted in them having to resign from the Northern Premier League. So this year was always going to just be about them gradually getting back on the feet, but they did on the Boxing Day pick up a pretty respectable goalless draw at home to Redcar Athletic. Of course, Redcar are a lot of people's tips to win the league this season, so it's definitely not a bad result that for them at all. And in opposition this afternoon it is my local team Northallerton Town, who are currently in 16th place in the table, and on Boxing Day were beaten 2-0 away at Kendal Town. So neither of these sides is really in the best of form going into this game this afternoon, and both will be looking for a win to turn the tide on that a little bit. But we saw the reverse of this fixture in September, which was a 3-0 win for Marske at the Calvert Stadium, but the scoreline didn't tell you the full story of how that game actually went. It definitely wasn't as dominant as the scoreline suggests. Northallerton for the most part actually played pretty well in that game, had all the right ideas, but were just maybe lacking something in the final third, which has been a bit of a recurring theme for them so far this season. They're doing better than they did last season, as I was expecting from what I saw from them in pre-season. But at the minute, while they are doing all the right things in terms of style of play, the effort levels, there's just maybe been lacking something in the final third, and it's been that lack of cutting edge that's maybe cost them in quite a few games. But it's going to be an interesting one this afternoon. I think once again it'll be a good competitive game between the two sides. I'm not expecting the scoreline to be as comprehensive for Marske. Whether they're on the right side of it remains to be seen, but hopefully it can round off what has been a very good 2024 in style. So let's head on down to Mount Pleasant and find out how it all unfolds. So the team's warming up. Marske getting ready over there, going to be in the yellow shirts and blue shorts this afternoon. And Northallerton getting ready just here, possibly in the black and white home strip, I'm not entirely sure. But we will find out when the players are coming out of the tunnel and ready to start the match. Are you doing okay?
The face is familiar.
Yeah.
Do you go around the grounds and that?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
I used to be chairman of Whitley Town.
Yeah, but Joe's seen it before.
I recognise your face.
I wonder where. Oh God. That didn't take long.
Which they haven't. Oh well on. You know, it's been like we played the bloke who usually organises the stuff. The Tuesday night game,
Something so that we could get back in it, not cause too much.
Keepers. Did he punch that to catch that? Well done.
No, maybe it should
Dig it there. That number 11's rubbish.
We won't get drawn until then.
Go on, Marske. He's just absolutely waltzed there. Oh, bit of a bobble there, see that? How's he been able to get the shot position? Don't let him shoot. Oh, look at that.
Whoa.
Behave. Keep it first.
That was Yarm, he got the block, right?
Yeah, keep it first, that. 100%.
Oh, yeah, the Yarm, mate.
Go on. Bury it. Two. That's chin. Harry Close. Buried it.
Always do it on the bridge at Gold Coast.
Get it. Oh, God. Oh, my God.
Deepest talent in last season. Deepest talent last season.
Shit, yeah.
Did you play against Sinners?
Easter Monday at like 8 o'clock or
Come on,
something.
mate. You should have seen him there.
Oh, good block.
You should have seen him boxing day. Why is it?
Heel.
Especially the ones that obviously can remember the whole situation on the ground a few years back. I think that's. Oh, I think we're a bit more like.
You see it?
Oh,
It's trophy at Wembley.
yeah.
Because, alright, Sal came. We were defending champions, but look, that's some effort.
No, it was at the
22-23.
It's twice that's happened now. Half-time, Marske United 2, Northallerton Town 0. I'm afraid to say that Northallerton have been architects of their own downfall here. Absolutely criminal defending for both goals, and the first one being after 34 seconds while I was doing my first recording of the game. I think that kind of set the tone for them this afternoon, and the second one was almost identical in the fact that it was it should have been dealt with. It was just a basic header away to stop the momentum of the attack, and Marske just took full advantage of that both times. But again, other than that, the performance from Northallerton hasn't been bad as such. They've looked reasonably threatening a couple of times, but again, you can tell there is a distinct lack of cutting edge in that final third. Yeah, that's got to be a really frustrating thing if you are a Northallerton fan. like you'd be at least at 0-0 in this game if it wasn't for a little bit of naive defending. The game probably would be there to be won by either side, but as it is at the minute, I'd be very surprised if Northallerton did get back into this game, because as I said, just again like it has been in the other games when we've seen them so far this season, I'm just not really seeing enough from them going forward to suggest that 2 goals without reply are coming. But then again, stranger things have happened. As we said, they have been competitive in this game, and there is still another 45 minutes to go. And as we've seen many a time on this channel and throughout football in general, things can change quite quickly and quite suddenly. Game on! Hesitated a little bit. Oh! Oh, I thought it gone in. No, it's going in, is it? No! So it's put up for 5 minutes of added time.
A minimum of 5 added minutes.
But I do feel as though I've played maybe 2 of those already. Kicking off a bit at the end of the game. Can't be long left now. There we are.
Thank you once again for your support, ladies and gentlemen. We wish you all
Full-time Marske United 2, Northallerton Town 1. A really good effort in the second half from Northallerton, and they did get back into the game, but ultimately it wasn't to be in terms of finding that equaliser, although at one stage, while it was 2-1, they did push pretty hard for it. But I think once again, it's what I've been saying about Northallerton pretty much all season in the sense that they're just really lacking a bit of cutting edge. But other than that, they are doing most things right. It's just once again when we've seen them, they've been on the wrong end of the scoreline. But you've got to give a bit of credit to Marske for that, because I thought they did the right thing in the respect of just slowing the game down at the right time. I think after a while it was abundantly obvious that they weren't going to get that third goal to put it beyond all doubt. So do the next best thing, just slow the game down, take the threat out of the opposition, and they did just that. And it was an important win for them because it has been a little bit of a while since the last one. So they've finally got that monkey off their back, and can maybe start to look forward now. In the first half, I think it has to be said, Marske were the better team. They did take a chance. They had two good chances, took them both, and there were instances in the first half where they really could have rubbed Northallerton's noses in it, but wasn't quite to be for them. But 3 points is 3 points, and that is all they'll care about. And look, nobody's in years to come, when they look at the records of the Northern League, no one's going to care how the game went. All they're going to see is that on this day Marske beat Northallerton, and obviously Marske have now done the double over Northallerton. I think it's the both of these sides will probably be probably around mid-table come the end of the season. Marske probably a little bit higher, but I think both sides will take that for different reasons. Obviously, Marske is the start of their rebuilding process, whereas for Northallerton, obviously after quite a few relegation battles, I think they'll be quite happy just to have a bit of a season, just kicking their feet up in mid-table a little bit. But that is that for this video, and I'll be back on Tuesday, which is New Year's Eve, and it's not a match video, but it is going to be a little bit of a reel of my personal favourite goals throughout the course of 2024 on the channel. So be nice to revisit some of them. So until then, take care, cheers for watching, see you later.